Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about bunker shots. Really the least fun shot in golf, just because it's pretty frustrating to learn how to do it to start off with, but once you do, it's really fun to see the different type of shots you can do, the type of spin that you get out of it. It's really not as bad as people make it sound like, so hopefully once I tell you how to do it, you can get out there and practice it. So the first thing you need to do, obviously, is find a bunker to practice in. The ones here are not maintained very well, so go ahead, just get the rake, get you a good spot, clear out a good space. So there's the flag. Just gonna start off with a little green side bunker shot, there to there. It's probably gonna be the most common bunker shot you have, just because when you hit your irons into the green or wedge, you'll probably end up in the green side bunker, where either you slice it, hook it, pull it, something like that. So just gonna be teaching you first part, how to hit out of the bunker, how to get it close to the pin, how to get out the first try. Then later on, we're going to talk about how to pick it. What that is when you're in like a fairway bunker, like over the distance for a sand wedge, just how to pick it to get out of those and get near the green. So that way you'll be able to keep the score low, be able to really advance your game a lot quicker. I'd say the sand and putting, I would say, are the beginners' two biggest things that they have to work on, because that's probably where the most strokes come out of, because they get in the bunker, they can't get out, and then they'll take 4 or 5 shots to finally get out. And then if you don't know how to putt, then that's another 3 or 4 strokes. So hopefully by the time you watch these videos, you'll be good to go. Okay, so for the first shot we're going to talk about, again, is the green side bunker shot. Just a little up and down that really shouldn't be so hard. So first thing you want to do, obviously, so your ball's in the sand, what you want to do is open your stance a little bit, just because you're going to be taking a big swing, and that allows you to really scoop under the ball and get it up in the air. So take your feet, kind of wiggle them in the sand so you don't slip when you swing. The next step is you want to take your club and you want to open the face, but you don't want to take it and you don't want to open it like when you have your grip. So you want to open it without your grip, then you want to grip the club, and then what you want to do is you really want to take a big swing. It almost feels like a full wedge shot. It's going to feel like it's way too much, but you're not hitting the ball, you're hitting under the ball. You're hitting the sand, and that's what explodes it up out of the sand onto the green. So hopefully it should look something like this. It's about 5 or 6 feet. Hopefully you make that. If not, it should be an easy 2-putt. That's going to save you a lot of strokes on your round and just really help you out in your game. So something to help you gauge if you're doing it right or wrong, or something you need to change. Your divots should look like a football right there. It's kind of hard to see what it looks like in this lighting, but it should look like a football. If you have a dollar bill with you in your wallet, put a dollar under your ball and try to scoop it under the ball. That'll really just help you get used to really swinging under the ball even though it doesn't feel right. Help explode it out of the sand instead of thinning it into the lip, and hopefully you'd roll out, but most of the times you're going to roll right back in. Football, and then that'll allow you to get up on the green on your first try, and that'll really help you improve your short game. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hit 3 in a row. If you're starting out, you probably just want to get 10 or 15 range balls that you don't really care about if you lose, because from experience, when you first start out, you're going to thin a lot, and what that does is it makes it go way past your target. So it's probably going to go in the woods or water, whatever going around you. So just go in the woods or range or something and pick up 10 or 15 old balls, cracked balls, doesn't really matter, and just get out here and repeat that thing like I said. Try to scoop under the ball and make a football divot pattern, put a dollar bill under it. So again, open your stance, open your club face, take a big swing and hit down on the ball. So just whenever you have the time, get out here, practice. So something to do, like if you have a high school golf practice, ask your coach to spend like the last 10 or 15 minutes just hitting out of the sand. And that'll really help improve your game, obviously, in the bunker. Moving on to the next thing. This should go without saying, but always fix your footprints in the bunker. As you can see, a lot of people here don't do that. Nobody likes the bozo that leaves a big mess, because then you hit your ball in here and it just becomes very hard to get out if he's laying in a footprint or something. So just grab the rake, Go over everything where you step. Do it all the way out. Do it through here. And then it looks good as compared to over there. Got to fix all that. But like over here where people don't fix it, that is no bueno. So always remember, fix your spots, fix your footprints. Just do that so the next person is able to get out of it on their first try. So now I'm going to talk about picking. Picking is really just when you want to hit a bunker shot a little bit further than like your greenside bunker, like I showed you in the first thing. So I'd say anything really over about 80 yards or so, you probably want to do it, just because when you hit it under the sand, it doesn't go as far. So this one is really the farthest bunker I could find at our course. Obviously I can't show you like clubs other than the sand wedge, so that's what I'll show you now. Just keep in mind these steps when you're like say 180 yards out in a bunker. Just use these same fundamentals, just with a different club. That way you'll be able to succeed in getting out of the bunker in the first try. So when it comes to picking the ball out of the sand, you really don't want to do anything that I just told you on the last one. Besides, you probably still want to move your feet in the sand to get a good grip so you don't slip. So really, all you want to do is treat this ball like it's on the fairway. You don't want to try to scoop underneath and get sand. You don't want to open the club face or anything. You really just want to pick it. So you want to kind of just maybe hit a little bit of the sand, but most of the time you just want to get right under the ball. That way you get out and get the distance you need. So there it was. That's how you pick it. That's really all you want to do when you have that type of shot. That way you'll be able to get out the first try. So to close out the video, I'm just going to go over the rules of the bunker, what to do, what not to do, so you don't get a penalty. So when you address the ball, do not put your club in the sand. That's a penalty. You can't take practice swings in the sand. That is also something you cannot do. When you're taking your club back, you can't like scoop sand so you can get a better hit on the ball. All you can do is you can set up to it. You can set your club right next down to the sand, but don't touch it again. And then just try to get it out. And that is how you hit bunker shots, both green side, and how to pick it from far distances. Hopefully this helps you out in the future when you're out on the course. For me, it probably took me about 2 weeks to learn how to get out of the bunker consistently. So again, just whenever you have time, bring 10 or 15 balls out. Just go find a empty hole or something where there's nobody on there and just drop them in the bunker and just consistently hit them out. Do that 2 or 3 times every week and you should be good to go once you start playing in matches and tournaments. So that'll do it for this video. Again, the best piece of advice I can give you for bunker shots is just get out there and practice. That's the only way you're going to get better at really anything in golf. You can watch videos, you can listen to people tell you stuff all the time, but the only way that you're going to get better is if you get out there and practice and just repeat the same motion over and over and over again. In the next video, we're going to be talking about the most important part of the game, which is putting. That's where you're either going to make up the most strokes or lose the most strokes. So hopefully I can help you in that game, in that area of the game. Just really get the stroke down where you're able to 1 or 2 putt every hole and just avoid the blow up 3 and 4 putts. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Until then, get out there, practice, and keep hitting dingers.